I plugged the thing in the back, right? I plugged the thing in the back, right? Sheesh. Checking audio. I plugged the thing in the back, right? Oh, it's a PC. There we go. Checking audio. Let's see. Wait, that was so weird. It went out for like 5 seconds. Huh. Anyways, welcome back. It's college football time. Very nice. Alright. Hello. Thank you for adapting there. We can start again. We can start again. No, we can't. It's okay. Just know that it was good. Anyways, hello. EA College Football 2026. That happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. And coming through. Oh, that was it. Impressively. So TLDR, football, college 25, game of the year, selling buster sales. And the last one was 10 years ago. Now, why is it a big deal? Even more important than that, I think it's interesting to see that these guys have been keeping the PS3 football era game up to date. I've seen people who host lobbies in, like, private lobbies that you can connect to on the PS3. That is how intense some of these dudes are, and I respect that. Demo. Now we got a new EA football team, and that's interesting, right? Let's finish up this paragraph. Meanwhile, Strachan data shows that Nintendo Switch has topped the PS2 in lifetime sales in the United States. Now we'll be able to beat the PS2's global sales total before the Switch 2 launches and slows down the hybrid console's momentum. We'll find out next year. Why is it selling out? Or, that's a good thing, obviously. The question is why? What's the secret sauce? And I think, I'm speculating here, we're just having fun. But I think at the end of the day, you have college students who grew up on video games in college going like, hey man, my homeboy's in this game. Let's play this game. And so I'd imagine that's what that is, right? Nobody knows. I have no idea. That's going to be a marketing analyst decision in the coming years. Demo. Demo. Thank you. Putting it down. Thank you. Okay. Demo. The question being is, does Microsoft, does EA have the stuff? And so we're gonna have to wait and see, because we got these high schoolers. Yeah, we got these high schoolers going to college, and we got people who are like really excited to be on football teams. So we have this massive event of college level young adults who are essentially advertising themselves, right, in the football games. So that's an interesting angle to look at it, right? Because at the end of the day, Madden sells it out. NBA gets sold by 2K, but they sell out. Spaceball is MLB The Show by PlayStation, and they usually sell very well. So there is a huge market for these sports games. Naturally, that's why they make them every year. But this one really hit the bat. All right, taking notes. And it makes sense, because if that is the case, then you gotta tell each other, credit where credit's due. You gotta give these guys a little shot, man. They're having fun out there, and if they're out there, and especially if they're part of the internet age, i.e. Instagram, Twitter, and all the potatoes, yeah, that's the way it goes. So hey, we're gonna keep an eye on this and see what changes in the future. I think me being like the analytic negative side of things, the worst case scenario, EA sees that this is good and says, oh, we can rewrite this contracts and maybe cut the pay so we can keep a little bit more of the green for our quote-unquote investments. But I don't know. Shrinkflation is real, baby. Be safe. Alright. Moving on. Why is that important, ladies and gentlemen? Because Jack Black and Paul Rudd announced a new Anaconda movie, Snakes on the Brain. It's by Wesley and Poole, having fun out there over at IGN. Jack Black and Paul Rudd have confirmed they're set to star in a new Anaconda movie, and it's not due out on Christmas, 2025. In the video, the pair talk excitedly about the reimagined comedy, with Black confirming that not only was there any doubt, there's gonna be a big snake. In 1997's Anaconda is a cult classic horror film starring Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, I had no idea. I knew there was a main female lead, but I had no idea that was Jennifer Lopez. Anyways, Ice Cube, John Voight, Eric Stoltz, Jonathan Hyde, and Owen Wilson. Wow. The list. And as the title of the film suggests, it features a big anaconda. The film was ravaged by critics, but it performed well at the box office, grossing $136 million worldwide. The sequel, Anaconda's Hunt for Blood Orchid, arrived in 2024, followed by 3 more made-for-television sequels. In its announcement, Columbia Pictures described this new Anaconda as a comedy. Rudd added, quote, "You want me to get scared? You want me to laugh? You want to celebrate with your friends?" End quote. Is that how he said that? And yes, it's coming out on December 25th, 2025. Cool. What are you gonna do? Open presents? Joke, Rudd. Anyways. Back in August, the Hollywood Reporter said the new Anaconda, quote, involves a group of friends facing midlife crises or remaking their favorite movie from their youth. They head to the rainforest only to find themselves in a fight for their lives against natural disasters, giant snakes, and violent criminals. Quote, end quote. The specifics of Black and Rudd's roles are currently unclear. Anaconda is directed by Tom Gormisian. The unbearable weight of massive talent. Well, that's the Nicolas Cage. Beverly Hills Cops, Axel F. That's the dude. And Gormican and Kevin Ayton wrote the script. Brad Fuller and Andrew Form are producing through the fully formed banner. Interesting. Why is this cool? No, yeah. Jack Black fatigue is real. This is interesting, right? Because we've come full circle at a point where if this quote-unquote fatigue is real, especially if it's Jack Black, and if we're at a point where the fact that we understand that everything's been remade, and now that premise is satire, while still being 100% real, is an interesting way to work through all this one. I believe that somewhere out there, Jack Black has received the ultimate, like, backing of financial investments, because not only has he been in every, like, CGI movie or focused, like, produced digital era, he's at a point where he can now just go, hey, Anaconda, we're making that funny with Paul Rudd, and people back him for that. So that's something to be impressed by. That is something that comes with experience. That is something that comes with trust, right? Maybe he's not the smartest dude in the universe. He's probably not the greatest person either. God knows Tenacity has had their moments, and you know, for all that it's worth, you know, respect to you. But it's interesting to see that someone out there is down with the idea of believing in comedy for what it's worth. Whether that comes from the Predator remake movie, where it was more of a comedy with Keegan Michael Peele, which kind of makes sense, but it's not gonna be good. If it's funny, it's funny, and we'll have to wait and see. If this is where we're at in the movie sphere, I'm curious, but I'm amused. So let's see what happens and see where cinema goes in the future. So keep your eyes peeled. Nacho Libre's coming for you. Whew. And you know who else is coming for you, ladies and gentlemen. Sony being out there taking names, kicking asses. Whew. Sony becomes largest shareholder in Kadokawa in January. Hey, that's my birthday. This is by Crystal Hodgkins over at Anime News Network. Sony and Kadokawa announced on Thursday that the two companies are forming a, quote, strategic capital and business alliance, end quote, that will see Sony becoming Kadokawa's largest shareholder, holding approximately 10% of its shares. That's a great number. As of January 7th, hey yo, hey, whoa, everybody, hold on. I never said, it's not my fault. Sony will acquire 12,054,100 new Kadokawa shares. Holy shizzles. For 49,976,298,600 yen. That's about US 318 million. Sony's holdings of 10%. God damn, the yen is weak. You see that fucking conversion right there? 50 billion to 300 million. Holy shit. Sony's holdings of 10% of Kadokawa shares includes Sony's previously purchased in February 2021. Sony's announcement states that two companies will discuss specific collaborative initiatives, including, quote, initiatives to adapt Kadokawa's IP into live-action films and TV dramas globally, co-produce anime works, expand global distribution of Kadokawa's anime works through the Sony Group, further expand publishing of Kadokawa's games, and develop human resources to promote and expand virtual production concerts. Virtually concerts. VR. Kadokawa initially stated the alliance will provide, quote, further expansion of the scope of Kadokawa's games publishing and distribution of Kadokawa's publications, including manga, as ebooks by Sony Group, end quote. Kadokawa state it plans to use 20 billion yen from January 2025 to March 2030 for, quote, creating, developing, and acquiring new IP, end quote. The company plans to use the other 29.7 billion yen from January 2025 to March 2030 to, quote, enhance the global IP distribution, advertisement, baby. Currently, Kadokawa holds 129 shares of common stock in Sony, and Sony holds 2,844,950 shares of common stock in Kadokawa, which is 2.01 of shares. Damn. After the change, Korea Security Depositor, Samsung, and the Master Trust Bank of Japan, Ltd., will technically hold more percentages of shares in Sony. However, Kadokawa added that both are, quote, trust business operators holding the shares as trust property. And so it has been determined that they do not constitute major shareholders or the largest major shareholder. The breakdown of shareholders in Kadokawa after January 7th is as follows. Korea Security Depositor, Samsung, 10%. Master Trust Bank of Japan, Limited, 9.76%. Sony Group Corporation, 9.68%. Goldman Sachs? What the fuck? He's investing in anime? Son of a bitch. Custody Bank of Japan. Noble Kawakami, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone Corporation, Nippon Life Insurance Company, State Street Bank and Trust Company, Bandai Namco Holdings Incorporated, CyberAgent Incorporated. Reuters had reported in mid-November that Sony was in talks to acquire Kadokawa. After the report, both Kadokawa and Sony acknowledged the report, with Kadokawa stating that at the time, quote, no decision has been made at this time. This is all from last week. Aniplex is a subsidiary of Sony Music in Japan, and major studios that Win Pictures and Global Works are subsidiaries of Aniplex. Sony's Funimation Global Group completed all this acquisition control from AT&T in August, blah, blah, blah. We've read this several times so far. So, Jesus Louises. Villain Saga. And And so, Kodokawa, Sony Entertainment, doing fun, interesting things. Investments up the wazoo, and also now we've seen that their new Naughty Dog game has Adidas, Porsche, and obviously Sony advertisements in the game. We are in a definitely new era where not only can Jack Black definitely make his Anaconda spoof movie, like when he made Be Kind Rewind, literally the same thing but for multiple movies. That RoboCop rendition was hilarious, by the way. And in a universe where Japan Sony Corporation has acknowledged that anime fucking runs the universe at this point. Not only does video games have a place here, or a place that has cemented pop culture, but anime, which in my opinion, story based, is what influences JRPGs and the production of original video games, i.e. Super Mario World. Full circle. This is scary. This is a monopoly. And this is scary. But it's also exciting. Just a little bit. So at this point, it's out of our hands. We're going down the route. PlayStation has eyed anime. I'm gonna get anime games potentially exclusively on the PS5. Think about that for a second. Cállate, wey. Think about a Demon Slayer story game, or I don't know if you know what Kodokawa is publishing at this point right now, but think of any hyped ass Kodokawa anime, because that usually happens at least twice or 3 times within the year, and a freaking, not Naughty Dog, Team Asobi, the people who did Astrobot, quote unquote, Game of the Year, quote unquote, cough cough, quote unquote, to produce a anime ass game of the year. Like the anime of the year gets the game produced by the end of the year. How fucking crazy would that be? Let's find out. Because if Helldivers can do it, oh baby, I'm worried. Helldivers 2 kills over crossover didn't deserve the backlash. Says who? Helldivers is by James Throt over at The Gamer. Helldivers 2 has done a remarkable job at bringing the community together. Its story, game master, and strategy galaxy expanding war push people to cooperate on a huge scale. For a live service game, it's a breath of fresh air to be working together for once. And it makes sense to update a memorable moment as opposed to mere content drop. But these fans, now united, continue to set their sights on our arrowhead instead of the automatons illuminate and terminate. Controversial criticism is one thing. The PSN update have prevented fans in certain countries from playing the game, and voicing the frustration through reviews and boycotts made Sony take notice. The backlash was so justifiable that even developers at Arrowhead were on board with fan ire. But unfortunately, the community noticed something when it rallied together outside of the Galactic War. It had influence. Review bombs became par of course with any update the community didn't like, and developers are now routinely flooded with angry mentions demanding answers. Players used to come together to discuss the war effort on Reddit and Discord, but these two are now flooded with outrage. It's inseparable. Every month, there's a new big story about Helldivers 2 communities being up in arms again. This time, it was over the Killzone 2 crossover, a highly requested collaboration that has put the IP, which Guerrilla itself said it's dead, back on the map. Everyone's talking about Killzone again. It's amazing to see, but the pricing immediately drummed up anger, drowning those celebrations out. And in just one day, Arrowhead walked back its plans and announced the second half of the crossover would be completely free. Quote, it wasn't that expensive. The idea of the crossover is rigorously expensive, doesn't hold up when looking at the wider live service picture. Each individual part of the Killzone collaboration was sold in Superstore separately, including a new gun ripped straight from the classic PlayStation shooter, as well as an intricately designed skin, cape, and player icon. If you were to buy everything, it will set you back $119.75 super credits, or $20. Super credits can also be farmed in-game at around 20 per mission. Cool. So then you'd have to do the 100 missions Fair enough. In comparison, Skibidi Toilet X Fortnite crossover is 22 V-Bucks, equivalent to 22.99. It comes with the Plunger Man skin, as well as the black bling and pickaxe. But these are just all cosmetics, whereas Helldivers 2 X Killzone 2 crossover includes a new weapon, and since you're all on the same team, there's no pay to win. For further comparison, Genshin Impact consumes range from 15 to 30, Overwatch 2 sells some individual skins for 25, and League of Legends cosmetics can cost as much as $35.99. If you're just buying Helldivers 2 X Killzone 2 helmet and armor, i.e. the skin, it would cost only $10, $9.99. While not free to play, Helldivers 2 is still a live service game that receives regular enormous expansion as part of its unfolding lore at no cost. Cosmetics then pick up the slack and keep the game profitable. That's why all these games have battle passes and premium stores. It's no different from other examples, except it's made by the smallest team. It's optional. The more of this we sell, the more Illuminati type stuff we can keep dropping for free. In the grand scheme of things, optional cosmetics that only add flavor, or a small price to pay for free gameplay updates. Once upon a time, these expansions would be paid DLC. Just look at how much Call of Duty has evolved over the years, going from $12 map packs to free updates, using those optional cosmetics to pave the way. Instead of splitting the community up based on who buys DLC and who doesn't, everyone gets to enjoy the new releases together. It's a great compromise, in all aspects that the live service shift that doesn't nearly get enough credit. Killzone 2 crossover goes only Coast Shield double-edged sword, and how Helldivers 2 has conditioned its players. It's a unique hook of a giant sprawling war that everyone is involved in, playing plan out, community enormous skill, uplifting early days, properly together, cultivate sense of community among strangers. Okay, fluff. It's oldly wholesome kinship has been twisted now to targeted arrowhead and make every man heard, big or small, justified or otherwise. It's like the community boils down every time, only making them bolder. Helldivers 2 was lightning bolt on, so much that the magic has been lost by a community that thrives on outrage. That is a statement. Very nice. Alright. $20 for everything, right? And I think the only one that really gets in the way of it is selling the gun. I get it's not pay to win, but it's also like not great if you're paying to be a superhero. But at the same time, he's not wrong with the skins. My dumbass saw that they dropped the Ninja Batman over in Fortnite, and I'm already twitching about that shit. So I get it, right? But yeah, and like it's reasonably priced too, so it's not like they were trying to gouge people. But I think that gun is probably the fine line because it affects the gameplay, and I do believe that anything that affects gameplay should be accessible easily, readily. Because now I'm thinking about Genshin, but fair enough. At least Genshin has like ways to farm stuff, and yes, this thing has credits and farming credits, but if you want the whole set, then you're not going to play 100 games. I think you're better off just paying for half of it at least. But that being said, it does show, yeah, they're not wrong about the way that they've been conditioned now to kind of, let's just say it, bitch and moan about anything that they don't like, and unfortunately it works. Ah, shit, man. It happens to the best of us. But we'll have to wait and see, because you have to imagine that, especially with the studio is closing down, right? They've already announced that they're closing. No, actually, sorry. I'm thinking about Concord. My bad. Sorry. You have to imagine that after Concord, Sony has a big ass eye on top of Helldivers, and the reason Helldivers is very like bending over backwards to satisfy the players is because they can't lose the numbers, because then Sony will deem them unnecessary. So how long does this last? Is it sustainable? Can we figure this one out? Let's find out. But hey, all that matters is that the NBA team apologizes after pretending to give a kid a PS5 and taking it away. Oh, Santo. This is this is Zach Swain over at Kotaku. Charlotte Hornets pulled a cool prank on a kid. They're not trying to make it right. That's pretty fucked up. NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets, screwed up and is having to apologize after recently giving a young fan a PS5 console during a Christmas-themed halftime skit, and then taking the console away after the cameras were turned off. The team is also gifting the fan a PS5 he can keep this time too. The team is also gifting the fan a PS5 he can keep this time too. God fucking damn it. This fucking suck, man. On December 16th, during the basketball game between Philadelphia 76ers and Charlotte, Hornets, young fans were brought onto the court to greet the cheerleaders and team mascots. While on court, a woman read their Christmas letters to Santa and handed out gifts. One kid who worked really hard to get good grades this year wanted a PS5 console. And that's what the kid got. You can see how happy he is in the video below. That video also claims that after halftime, staff took away the PS5 and replaced it with the jersey. What the fuck? The jersey? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Who's it really for? You guys want to see a cheap sports organization? In this video, my best friend and his nephew got called into court for a special segment where they gifted the kid a PS5 publicly. With cameras off, they took it away and gave him a jersey. Take a bow at Hornets. Crushed the kid. Picture. Do we want to look at it? I think we got to see the full effect of their demise. It'll be okay, right? Oh man, there's no audio for us. That's fine. We just have to see 30 seconds. Yeah, we can have 30 seconds. You're like, oh, I heard you wanted a PS5, kid. Jesus. Oh, a blue fan, huh? Oh yeah, he's excited. Dude. Oh man. Oh really? Not even a handshake? Oh, that's kind of on the kid too. It's called manners, son. Anyways, either way, it's still pretty fucked up, man. If you're gonna like freaking promote your bullshit, it gives the kid his fucking PS5. What the fuck, man? Boston 25 explained that the cheerleaders and other people involved in the halftime event were poorly confused when the staff took away the kid's PS5 gift. Apparently, child's uncle, likely the adult in the gray blue hoodie in the video above, knew ahead of time the gift would be taken away and failed to share that info with his nephew. Why? As you might expect, the team were feeling cheaping out and taking away a kid's Christmas gift after pretending to give it to him in front of cameras didn't go well online. People rightfully called out the team and its staff for the horrible prank. Within 24 hours, the Hornets issued an apology. Goddamn right. On Tuesday, the team said that its, quote, awkward skit missed the mark and blamed it on bad decision making and poor communication. Quote, simply put, we turned the ball over and we apologize. We have reached out to the family and are committed to not only making it right, but to exceeding expectations, end quote. So the team and the stalemate were shared by reporter Nick Cabroni. Quote, we will be providing the fan with a PS5 that he should have taken home last night, along with the VIP experience to a future game. Our goal is and will remain to elevate the guest experience for every person that enters Spectrum Center and show our fans how much we appreciate the relentless support, end quote. If you were wondering, the Hornets received karmic justice Monday night. After taking away the kid's PS5, the team went on to lose 121 to 108 to the Sixers. Motherfuckers. Yeah, man. New Uncharted movie works. Everyone wonders how this the game is. Yeah, man. Alright, well, that's something to think about. There's not much to say. It's very fucking apparent that if just think about how much fucking money the NBA rakes in. And just think about how involved China is. And not to make this about nations and all that shit, but just the influx of fucking money. And you can't give a fucking kid a PS. Shrinkflation is real. Get the fuck out of here. Because Jesse Eisenberg has something to say. Jesse Eisenberg says Superman hurt his career in a real way. I was trying to find the actual thingy. That's it. Fair enough. I'll tell you what, kids. We'll go find it. We'll go find that article. In a very intense way. Nope. Top stories today. No. Why is not crying? Alright, we'll find it. Right here. Daily Fix. Daily Fix. Do you have an actual article I can check out, buddy? That'd be great. Nope. Nope. Anyways, Eisenberg's emotions, not great. Let's just talk about it. Clearly, the Superman movie did not do great, right? And Eisenberg easily became, like, funny. But whether it was the, what's we call it? Whether it was like the, what was that movie called? The Social Network? That kind of like brought his vibe down or made him look different online or during the movies, or whether it was you guys didn't hear the opening song, but whether it was his acting ability, because homie was in Rio, the movie with the birds, and I actually really liked that movie. So yeah, I never thought it was weird. I just thought it was not his role, not his best role. And especially if you're going to be out there in the universe and doing video superhero movies, you gotta imagine people are going to be crazy about it. So, poor dude. I have no idea. It looks like he's doing better now. He has not been in movies in a while, I guess. That's probably why. Because it hurt his career. People probably did not want to hire him after that. Senators was still tepid reviews, but his follow-up, Justice League, fared even worse, and Eisenberg wasn't even aware of the negative response. But despite his claims, Eisenberg's career has continued, and his writing, directing, starring effort, A Real Pain, is getting some real Oscar buzz. In other news, Assassin's Creed Shadows features with devs calling series Fastest Assassin. Alright, cool. We'll get there. So hey, it's a rough world out there, especially when you got eyes on you, kind of like, you're supposed to be that guy, and you're like, well, I just want to get paid. And then like, yeah, and then you're not the guy, so you can't sell the people something that they don't want, that isn't the product. You can't fucking sell someone a product, a box with a different product. Because then why the fuck are you selling me this? Let me tell you a story real quick. I fucking pre-ordered the Final Fantasy VII Cloud Player 2 amiibo at GameStop. And I asked the guy, right? I was like, look, it might be a little bit late, but if we're honest, can I still pre-order this thing? And he looks at me and he goes like, oh yeah, you got it in the system, I can pre-order it. I'm like, okay, I'll be here, right? Fucking show up. These guys fucking suck. I'm so salty about them. Show up and it's like, let me check what we have in the bag. They don't have it. What the fuck is the pre-order for? You know, dude, you're fucking just taking money and like not. This guy's trying to talk to me like, oh, it's because sometimes they don't give us the fucking right shipments, or they don't give us enough, and we usually get. Motherfucker, I'm not your fucking friend. I'm giving you a transaction. Yes, I can be chill. Yes, I will treat you with respect. Yes, I will like talk to you as a fucking human being. But we're making a fucking transaction, and if you can't keep your fucking side of the bargain, what the fuck am I doing here? You know? So, goddamn. Fucking give the kid his goddamn PS5, you motherfuckers. You guys gonna afford it. Why? Because Sony has Chainsaw Man. I think. Is this Kodokawa? I know there's Studio Mappa, the animation, but I don't know if it's Kodokawa. We'll get there. Chainsaw Man, the movie. Rize Arc Anime reveals 2025 debut and new trailer. It is by Crisco Hodgkins, back over at Anime News Network. Rize Ueda plays Reina Ueda plays Rize in upcoming film. Jump Fiesta 25 event on Sunday reveals a new trailer for Chainsaw Man, the movie Rize Arc. The film based on Rize Arc of Tatsuki Fujimoto's Chainsaw Man manga, which reveals the film will open in 2025. The event also revealed two new visuals. They had an event. No. Oh, they actually go on a date. Interesting. Wait, was she not wearing business clothes? Interesting. Oh, there you go. That casual clothes. Can't I meet any nice girls? Well, I never meet any nice girls. I always try to murder. Is that a quote from Devil May Cry? Actually, Marvel's Capcom 3. Sharkman. Wait, he's raining shark? What the fuck? Interesting. Let's continue. Film staff and director includes these people. Yes. Okay, there we go. Distribution Toho. Okay, there we go. Toho is the one who has distribution, not Kurokawa. Toho. So, going back to my point, if Kurokawa did own this, imagine Sony producing a Chainsaw Man, third-person action adventure game. God damn, that shit would fuck. Anyways, Mappa describes the film story. Denji became a Chainsaw Man after the boy's devil's heart. It's not part of Special Division's Force Devil Hunters. After a date with Makima, the woman of his dreams, Denji takes shelter from the rain. There he meets Rize, a girl who works in the cafe. Reina Ueda plays Rize in the film. The game television appear in Tokyo, 5 other affiliated channels, as well as on Amazon Prime Video on October 22, and Crunchyroll streaming anime in over 200 countries and territories around the world. But even then, PlayStation, Sony is still making money off of distributing this shit, through Crunchyroll. So there you go, they still make money. Monopolies. Denji is a teenage boy living with a chainsaw devil named Pochita. Due to the debt his father left behind, he has been living a rock-bottom life while repaying his debt by harvesting devil corpses with Pochita. One day, Denji is betrayed and killed, and his consciousness fades. He makes a contract with Pochita and gets revived as Chainsaw Man, the man with a devil's heart. Fujimoto Fire Punch distributed Chainsaw Man weekly, Shonen Jump, first part of Coin, Public Safety, December 2, second part of Gakko Hen, School Work Stadium, Shonen Jump's Plus Service. Manga won Best Manga Award, the Harvey Awards for 3 consecutive years. God damn. The manga expired as a stage play adaptation that ran in Tokyo and Kyoto in September, October 23. Damn. Why did Tokyo and Kyoto always have nice stage plays? Anyways, that's happening. Sony is making money off of the distribution through Crunchyroll, and people are gonna be hyped about it. Again, we're been slowly but surely moving in the movie direction. Not only are we producing our anime and making that happen and do its thing, but now we've realized that anime fans touch grass. And we can go watch movies in the movie theaters. So it's been good. It's actually been pretty cool. I don't like the fact that they upcharge you for the shit. Like, I get it. Tariffs, thanks Trump. But still, you know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see. It's okay. I make it work. We make it work. So look forward to our Chainsaw Man review whenever that comes out. But first, before that, Sonic the Hedgehog review out now. The musician behind some of Sonic's most iconic music is Sumi Sega. Crush Photo's vocalist It's alleging that Sonic Publisher has been using his music without proper licensing. This is by Kenneth Shepard over at Kotaku. We're about 1 day away from the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and we know that the third movie in the live-action film franchise will include the iconic song Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. While Sonic fans will likely feel the real nostalgia upon hearing the song in the film, the artist behind the track and the several others within the franchise is now suing Sega for allegedly using the song without proper licensing. Polygon reports that Johnny... Nice. Oh, that's pretty sick. Polygon reports that Johnny Gioele, the vocalist of rock band Crush 40, has filed a lawsuit claiming the Blue Blur publisher has breached its contract with the musician. So the suit was filed on December 5th and alleges that Sega has been using the song without properly compensating him. Oh, as it only has rights to the lyrics of the songs like Live and Learn, but not to the master recording featured in Sonic Adventure 2 and other games it's appeared in during the 23 years since Live and Learn has been featured. It's appeared in during the 23 years since. Period. Live and Learn has been featured in games like Sonic Generations and non-Sonic games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Gioele alleges he wasn't rightfully compensated for these and uses of the song. Live and Learn. Very nice. Galloway says in the last suit that he personally maintained and registered the song with the licensing agency BMI, which also holds copyright, that lists him as author and holds the rights and permissions for composition and lyrics. According to the lawsuit, Gioele says he was only aware Live and Learn had been used in the original release of Sonic Adventure 2, and was only clued in to all the other times that had been used by a fan in 2024. Clued into all... it was only clued into all the other times that have been used by a fan in 2024. Recently, they just told him about this shit then. Kila is looking to the court for clarity who owns the masters of the original song and is seeking compensation for uses of the song beyond those in Sonic Adventure 2. GOLA confirmed earlier this year that he had signed a deal with Paramount allowing the use of Live and Learn in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. He has been in contact with at least 2 lawyers regarding the dispute, one from Sega who told him he didn't have the rights to the song, and another who allegedly called the song a joint work, making GOLA entitled to 50% of Sega's profits from the song. The singer lawyer says that the damages would include 50,000, or is that 50 million, along with at least another 50,000 for unpaid royalties. In a statement to Polygon, that's a million. He just wants a million flat, easy. A statement to Polygon, Gillet says he wants to maintain his relationship with Sega and doesn't want to sully his memories fans have made with Crush 40 music. Quote, I have no comments other than my desire to maintain preservation for a long-standing beautiful relationship with Sega. Quote, Gillet said in a statement to Polygon, quote, I do not want fans to draw conclusions to be disrupted from the beautiful memories we have made collectively with this music. I believe and hope that we will come to a peaceful settlement and that will be fair and just. End quote. Crush 40 have been featured in Sonic games since the original Sonic Adventure, having contributed music to games like Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic and Black Knight. Through the contributions to the series have been more scarce in recent years, their music has been reused in several games including this year's Shadow Generations. Very nice. So, very nice. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Who owns what and all that. But real talk, if Crush 40 Dude is saying that, hey man, I wrote this song and I got it copyrighted and I have all the papers, okay. But if the paperwork says that, hey, Crush 40 Dude, you're gonna work with us, Sega, and we're gonna make a cool song for the events of this game. And this inspiration is what we're gonna use to write the song. Please write a song for us. We will pay you for the song. That gets iffy. But I guess even then, like the what's the word? The composition kind of kicks in, and if you are, I don't know, cause especially now with how YouTube works and how things really fucking latch on to every little fucking thing, it's rough, it's crazy. So at this point, yeah, give the man his money. And especially now that we're fucking breaking doorbusters, Sonic 3 is a summer blockbuster, it really is. Give the man his fucking money, man. It's good shit. Right? But hey, I don't know. Let me know. I feel like you guys would care more about it than I do. Like, is it fair to be like, well, the song is iconic because of Sonic, Or is it fair to be like, well, the guy deserves to get paid if you're gonna publish a brand new game with this song. You're gonna make money, so give them a percentage, his tip, what have you. Hopefully, man. I get that games are expensive, and it's really, really hard to find that extra, like, cushioning when it comes to publication, producing, advertisement, all the bullshit, man. Like, just 2 seconds, okay? 2 seconds. Sonic hosted a private Top Golf event where they bought out the place, they promoted the place, I don't know if they flew people out, but they definitely provided them with accommodations, i.e. plushies. And you're telling me that Team Sonic has the spending money for this? Like, if this was their only party, okay, fine, I get it. Like, this is their one party, maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's not. And if you have a specific budget for, quote-unquote, advertising, and you're using that for this, then I really think big companies should think about saving a piece of the pie for the people who make the music that inspire the moments, right? Because we're running around the Sonic Symphony event, and they play those musics, I believe. They better be getting paid for that. That just kind of makes sense. But hey, I'm not a CEO. Or am I? Yeah, because he's not the only thing that goes fast. Whoo! Assassin's Creed Shadows protagonist can now not to run. That's my ninja way, dayo. Okay, this is by Ryan Denzel. What's a Naruto song? I don't know any Naruto songs. Oh, I sang one last week. Utsuka Hanabi. Ubisoft, this is by Ryan Distills over at IGN. Ubisoft has revealed a game-changing feature coming to feudal Japan set Assassin's Creed Shadows. Protagonist Naoi can Naruto run. Creative director Jonathan Dumont told Entertainment Weekly that flamboyant means a traversal in which someone leans over so their face is just a few feet off the ground, throws their arm straight back, and sprays at top speed. Quote, Naoi is the fastest assassin we've ever made, Dumont said. She runs super fast. She has a lot of gadgets to keep herself, so she doesn't have to fight off them. We want to satisfy that for players to come in from that ninja assassin game. Okay. Ubisoft. He then teased the Naruto run. We do have a run on top of buildings that has a little wink to it. We do have a run on top of buildings that has a little wink to it, Dumont said. Naruto Run obviously comes from beloved anime and manga. Naruto Run obviously comes from beloved anime and manga series Naruto, which is set in a fictionless world full of ninja. The distinct style of sprinting is fairly iconic imagery from a series that has been honored and laughed at in equal measure over the years. Players can virtually Naruto Run for themselves when Assassin's Creed Shadow arrives on February 14th, a few months after its original November release. Holy crackerjacks, that's coming up. A lot rests on the shoulders of Assassin's Creed Shadows, but it is not only weighted feudal Japan's set entry and the first full of Assassin's Creed since 2020, but a struggling Ubisoft needs it to perform well following recent flops. It's not enjoyed a particularly positive promotional period so far, with the development team having to apologize on several occasions for inaccuracies in Assassin's Creed Shadows, depictions of Japan, and using historical recreation groups flags without permission. Yet, under the controversy that came as a collectible figure maker, Pure Arts removed Assassin's Creed Shadows statue from sale over its insensitive design. What? I just remember that I pre-ordered a freaking Hidden Blade and I never picked it up. Yes, I'm very fed with time. Yep. Alright. You gotta go fast, Dayo. So, what's going on? Let's talk about this. Is Ubisoft okay? The answer is no. What is the goal? What is the plan? What are we doing here? I think Ubisoft has reached the point where they have said, fuck it. Let's just do the craziest shit. Let's just fucking go. Fuck the CEOs. Fuck the bullshit. Let's make our game. I really hope that's the case. At this point, fuck it. Do whatever you need to do to make this game fun. Fuck the CEOs. Fuck the investors. Fuck those fucking Guillaume bullshit motherfuckers. Go have fun. And that, motherfucker, is my ninja way. Because Higurashi's Ryukishi 07 launches new manga series on January 37th. Baby. You don't even know, but you know. And I know you know, baby. Anime News Network. This is by Anita Tai over at the Anime News Network. Thank you, Anita. Koppa Machiru Sono Koro ni debuts Young Champion Web's Ryoshiki 07's creator group 07 expansion announced at the Pomex Granite YouTube channel on Sunday that the writer will launch a new manga series titled Koppa Machiru Sono Kokoro ni When the Wood Chips Scatter on Akita's Publishing Young Champion Web platform on January 31st. Koichi Tsugi sells work. Illegal will illustrate the series. Holy Cracker Jacks, they're going full. It's all coming full circle. Sells work, man. Illegal. You need to check that one out. Holy Cracker Jacks. That's fucking crazy. Alright. Woo! Manga Barasa Orange. Alright. Okay, Natsumi launched the Higurashi no Kokoro ni Rei. Higurashi no Naku Kokoro ni Rei. No. This is okay, Kokoro Rei. Okay, no, such a Hen manga on Square Enix gang and online manga website in July 2023. Square Enix published the manga's first volume in September 2023 and third volume August next year's win with the fourth volume in February 12th. The manga is described as the quote answer arc for the Higurashi no Kokoro ni Rei manga. This is like a I don't even know. I'm not even trying to fucking attempt this shit. The manga is sequel to two new manga, the Higurashi franchise titled Higurashi no Kokoro ni Rei. They launched on October 21st. Basically, it's like a alternative universe, I think. November 2021st, Natsumi's Higurashi no Kokoro no Toshi Oni Kokoshi Hen launched on Grangan Online while Seiyos Takoshigatsu Higurashi no Naku Kokoro ni Rei Oshi Watashi Hen launched Square Enix monthly Big Gangan magazine. Oni Okoshi Hen ended in 2012 August, while Hoshi Watanashi Hen ended in September 2022. Second and final compiled book volumes of both manga shipped in November 2022. Manga created Tomodachi launched a new manga titled Higurashi no Kokoro ni Meguri, Higurashi with the Crime Meguri, in October 2021. On Kodogawa, Young Ace up sleeve. The manga is new answer arc for Higurashi when they cry go. See now I'm caught up. Go. The manga ended up in July 26th. Its fifth and final volume shipped in Japan March 4th. The Higurashi when they cry go anime premiered in October 2012. The 24th and final episode aired in March 2021. Higurashi when they cry Sototsu, the follow-up to the anime premiered in July 2021 and aired for 15 episodes. Sahi launched a new manga in the Higurashi franchise entitled Higurashi no Kokoro ni Oni ni in Futabashi Monthly Action Magazine in February 2022. The manga moved to Futabasha's web action manga website after Monthly Action Magazine ended publication in February 24th. 07th expansion launched the first chapter of Higurashi no Naku Kokoro ni visual novel software in 2002, my bad. At Comiket, the story revolves around murders that coincide with an annual festival in a quiet rural village. Ryushiki 07 and 7th expansion released Higurashi when they cry oh for PC in Japan 24 as a thank you to the series fans. The kanji used for ho is used when the word hono is used in the word hono, dedication. Wow. Alright, I'm excited. So basically, the guy saw Young Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and it was like, hold my birth, hold my tea. Cool, man. Look at that. She's doing her little thing. Episode 5, Eve. Episode 5, Stage of the Golden Witch. Oh, they're making more stage productions. Cool. So that's cool. I like it. Again, something to really note is that this is, for me, this is important. A, because the kid is fucking good at writing. B, because Silent Hill F. Y'all remember that game with the freaking what's that one shit? The freaking phobia of the holes in the face. Yeah, that shit kicked in to me too. Something whole cornucopia phobia or whatever. Yeah, the trailer for Silent Hill that had that Silent Hill F. The story is being written by this guy. So if it's something intense like this, it'd be kind of cool to start reading from an early spot and like kind of get a feel of where his mindset is to go into Silent Hill, which will be my first official like Silent Hill play. Actually, no, I played Silent Hill 2, but I hated that game, so it doesn't count. Fuck that game. Silent 2 playthrough. Oh, I guess I finished the hidden message or lost message or whatever it's called. But hey, I'm actually really looking forward to that. I think it's pretty cool, and I really respect the kid for what he writes about. I think his things go deeper even if you've experienced life. I think maybe in a way that he might have seen, and yeah, you just gotta respect the kid for having a story to tell and making that story fucking good. Have a point, you know what I mean? So, that being said, Godspeed, Ryukishi. Jaibo. Matane. Because McDonald's Japan only Evangelion figures leak online. Holy pagoli. This is by Zach Swain over Kotaku. McDonald's is teasing a collaboration between itself and an extremely popular Evangelion anime franchise. But while the figures in collab yet to be announced, they have apparently leaked online via promotional poster. The leak provides more detail than the crossover, which is seemingly only going to be available in Japan. Yeah. On December 17th, the official McDonald's Japan Twitter account tweeted out a single image that, according to Google, translates to notice. The teaser image also contained copyrighted text for, quote, Project Eva and Kara stood behind the rebuild of the Evangelion series, which all seem to point to Evangelion collab. And then on December 18th, via Reddit, the poster for the tease collaboration leaked online. As seen in the leaked poster, the Evangelion crossover with McDonald's will include 3 figures that appear to transform. The 3 transforming mechs are hybrids of McDonald's food items and robots seen in the franchise. Whoa, that's fucking cool. That's, what the fuck? That's so cool. $39. That's about, wait, holy shit. Oh, you get 3 of them for about 40. Converted, that's like 28 maybe. God dang. 28 or 32. According to the translated text on the poster, the figures would cost 25, even worse. Damn, the yen is terrible right now. Folks in Japan will be able to register for a chance to buy them via the McDonald's app starting on December 19th. The lottery period ends on January 10th, 2024. After select winners, you'll be able to buy limited edition figures for January 2026. December 18th tweet from McDonald's Japan further confirms the Evangelion collaboration is real. It's likely to be official announced in the next 24 hours. The latest collab is trying to get copyrighted. Collab is came out from McDonald's first. Earlier this year, the fast food giant did a large crossover promotion with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hello Kitty. And in 2022, the burger chain did collaborate with Gundam. Sadly, those looking to get their hands on some Evangelion figures, history tells us that they will remain exclusive to Japan. McDonald's crossover promotions tend to be regional and not yet global. not global, so if you want some of these transforming tools, you need to live in Japan or be prepared to pay premium on eBay next year. I can't do it. Whatever the fuck he says. I don't have enough time to fucking watch those movies. Alright. Wow. That's what it is, boys. This is how it ends. Not with the whimper. But with the impact. That is fucking cool, man. You're telling me that you're getting, what is that, the ice cream cup? Or like the, what is that middle one? Like a burger, maybe. Oh, maybe he folds over into a burger. I don't know. And then you got the fry at the very right, and the left is a shake. The drink cup guy. That is so fucking cool, man. It's like the funniest, dumbest, cutest shit. Robo. Yeah, man. You can't be mad at this. This is the shit I'm talking about. If you're gonna go out there, you're gonna go fucking collaborate. If you're gonna fucking go promote some bullshit, make it good. Make it good, damn it. Put some love into that shit. That's beautiful right there. Man, if I was in Japan, I would totally pick these up. But, hey, man. Godspeed. Just like the Evas. Because, let's take it to an interesting note. Requiesca de Pace. Beautiful child. Adult Swim ends Toonami Rewind block. This is by Alex Mateo over Anime News Network. The 2-hour Friday block debut with Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Naruto on May 31st. Adult Swim's Toonami's programming block announced on Thursday that it's retiring its Toonami Rewind block at the end of the year. Toonami will continue to air on Saturday nights. Toonami's Facebook page stated, "We just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched Toonami Rewind and to let you know that we'll be retiring at the end of the year. But Saturday Night Toonami isn't going anywhere. Stay gold. Toonami Rewind is dedicated to running anime reversions of the series that aired in the original Toonami prior to its 2012 revival. Toonami Rewind began airing on Fridays, starting on May 31st at 5 p.m. EDT, and featured Sailor Moon with newer Viz Media English dub, Dragon Ball Z Kai, a condensed version of the 1989 to 1996 Dragon Ball Z anime series, and Naruto. Cartoon Network's Toonami block began on 1997. And ended in 2008 after an 11-year run. Toonami returned to on Adult Swim on Saturdays in May 2012 and continues to air every Saturday. 2012, 2008. God damn. The company has asked its Twitter followers on April 12th that if they would want the block back. Cartoon Network temporarily brought back Toonami on the April Fool's Day with reruns such as Dragon Ball Z, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, Tenchi Mujo, Outlaw Star, Blue Submarine number 6, Trigun, and more. Alright. Fair enough. More. The marathon had even included newly produced bumper videos of Toonami's mascot, Tom. Source. Good stuff. This is it's natural, right? Things are time is limited. It's never promised. It doesn't belong to anybody, yet it exists. It's all around us, and everyone experiences the same one. Everyone alive, at least. So, it's because of these things that don't last that, in my opinion, shine the brightest. Because you know that things will not always be perfect. They cannot stay perfect. Even if perfection is not obtainable, nothing can stay stagnant. Not even time. What matters is that we learn, you accept, and you move forward with the lessons. Not stopping time. of bringing the summary of your existence forward. It's natural that I think, for the most part, most people did not watch this as much as they would have hoped to, quote unquote. Or maybe there's more budget cuts happening and now they have to get the chopping block from Warner Brothers. Or they're very ambitious and they might do a new programming block, right? Making way for the new generation or something fresh to take its place. While I do love nostalgia, and while I think the 90s does have a beautiful place, it's cool to respect it. And I want to give all the flowers to Toonami for being that center block. I think in the pop's culture sense, Toonami became the catalyst for the superhero fans to become the anime fans. And that's probably thanks to Warner Brothers too. Even though they've fucked up a lot of things in the game spectrum. You know, even if they are slowly gaining monopolization out there, we'll see. But it's cool. So where they go from here, how many hours is that? Where that time slot ends, 2 hours. Oh, they have 2 hours to do something interesting. Well, we'll find out. In a world with YouTube and all the other fascinating distractions, we'll find out. But hey, one last one to throw it out there. Let's learn a little bit about everyone having a totally normal time. One normal totally time about Black Myth Wukong not winning Game of the Year. What is it? It is by John Walker. Over Echo Time. Award ceremonies are very silly. One film, or book, or game isn't objectively better than all the others, because that's not a thing. But the notion that it is, nonetheless, serves as a bizarre basis for such events. It's one that it seems the developers of players of Black Myth Wukong are really not coping with, since their game didn't win Game of the Year at last week's Game Awards. You play Cyberpunk. Black Myth Wukong was always going to win the audience award at this year's Game Awards, because it has by far the most vocal community of any game around just now. It seems that the volume of its popularity has not only allowed its most ardent fans to lose some degree of perspective, but its developers too. So it is that the developer Game Sciences CEO, Feng Ji, has put out a statement on Chinese social media platform, Weibo, translated by Reddit. We checked it against other bot translations, but it's worth nothing that sarcasm or humor could be easily lost in translation. We reached out to Game Science to get clarification, in which he apparently expressed his devastation at the game's failure to scoop Game of the Award at Keighley's annual bash. Quote, "Yet, I must admit," says G, according to Machine Translation, after he traveled to the US for the event, quote, "There is a sense of loss and regret. More than anything, though, there is a letting go of illusions. The games nominated this year were all exceptional, but honestly, I still can't figure out what the criteria were for the Game of the Year. I feel like it came all the way here for nothing!" Exclamation point. Wukong, which won both the Player's Voice Award and the Best Game Action Game, might be considered rather successful at the awards. It was beaten to Game of the Year, however, by Astrobot, Sony's self-congratulatory and adorable third-person platform game, and faced some serious competition with the likes of Ball Latro, Shadow the Erdtree, and Metaphor Re Fantasio. Also nominated, while G recognized that all these games are, quote, exceptional, this apparently did not stop the reactions at the ceremonies for being so strong that some sitting nearby say they saw Game Science developers crying when the game failed to win. Here's Alana Pierce talking about it. Interesting. Kate Bush's husband. Gee Weibo. Post also goes on to say that he was so confident of winning his trophy that he wrote his acceptance speech 2 years ago. Jesus, kid. He also explains that he was more optimistic than some of his colleagues, and states that the game's success commercially and with the players was not a fluke, rather an inevitable outcome of Chinese culture. MP First reports that some Chinese fans took the loss no better. In a Grim Turn event, the furious Wukong stance decided to review bomb Baldur's Gate 3 of all games after Larian boss Swen Vic's wonderful 3-minute introduction to Game of the Year award during his speech. Vink took the opportunity to argue for an industry that looks after its developers rather than exploits them, and that makes games for art as well as profit. But this may have been misunderstood by a contingent of Wukong's Chinese fans. MP First claims that it's a result of poor translation read by Chinese players, but doesn't point to where this may have happened. Very nice. When someone has poured their life into someone to a project, it's extremely understandable for them to become emotionally involved in rewards and awards that follow. It's also the case that award ceremonies are suggestive popularity contests, in which wholly dismissaler things like a 3D cartoon platform game about a robot and a tough-as-nails action game based Chinese mythology are artificially pitted against one another, with results based on the voting whims of a small group of individually partisan industry representatives. My back. It must feel lovely to win, but it's also entirely daft. If your favorite game of 2024 is Black Myth Wukong, they need not craft a trophy out of tin foil, but instead, just recognize that that's enough entirely on its own, and it doesn't require the validation of a few strangers who got to vote in the Dorito Man's yearly shindig. A fucking man. Foo Fighters, for coming on board when I most needed you. The ending of the episode. Thank you guys for being cool. This is interesting because, like, yes, number one, before any bullshit, Wukong sold the fuck out. They made their fucking money. This motherfucker, by all intents and purposes, should be happy. They won 2 awards. They've received praise. And they started crying. And this guy wrote his speech 2 years ago, ready to accept his award. Inspiration, maybe, sure. I write in a journal sometimes. But for it to not be enough is already something that tickles me in the wrong direction. I understand China is completely different. I understand China's pretty rough out there. I understand the social hierarchy is pretty shit. And if the end goal for this mate was to become the next big Bill Gates of video games in China, that's what this meant to him. I see how you would get to that point of destruction. But again, what kind of fucking life are you living, kid? For the very first time, don't you pay no mind, set me free again, to keep alive a moment at a time, but still inside a whisper to a right, to sacrifice but knowing to survive, the first to climb another state of mind. I'm on my knees, I'm praying for a sign, forever, whenever. I never wanna die, I never wanna die. Thought Victor was on, I never wanna. I'm on my knees, I never wanna die. I'm dancing on my grave. Not a crime, and never, forever. I never wanna die. I never want. And never, ever, forever, whenever. I walk again. I lost my pick. I threw my pick. Shit. I've had to find myself at a point where certain individuals, at least it seems, right? Perception is nothing more than thoughts out of control. Unclaimed thoughts, I don't know. I've had to assess myself in group scenarios, environments, circles where I really believed that my name, personality, individuality was being disrespected, trounced, trampled. And I'd imagine that happens to many people in this universe, you know. Nobody's that special. But it is reclaiming your identity when you imagine that the universe shuns or disapproves or disbelieves or ignores. It comes from you to find your identity, to be your person, to state your statement, shoot your shot, do your ninja way. At the end of the day, I think it just matters that these people made a game that moved people, that it impressed the world, the fucking world, right? And it's China taking steps into the development circles, and as long as you can fucking learn to be respectful and to work together and not be misogynistic, and not that I even give a fuck, because it's your game and you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I didn't buy it, I didn't play it, so I'm not gonna fucking say shit about it. You do what you gotta do. But don't go around acting like you fucking own the place. Because this shit wouldn't be there if it was just for you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's say if we figure this one out, what do you say we give it one more shot? We'll do this one different time. Not like no. What if I say I'm not? Since we missed out in the beginning. Anyways. What if I say I will never surrender? One last one. I heard you all like Superman. Did you ever hear about that one time? Ish. Tell him, King. Fuck it. Like a bucket. Oh, hi, the other guy's not here. I took a walk around the world. Fuck, sorry. The money's me somewhere in the sands of time. I watched the world from through the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world from through the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it'd be something you would do. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy now, will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, you'll be there holding my hand. I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. Take for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. It picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? If I keep by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll kill you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Anyways, that was the first song we played that nobody heard. Thank you. It's good times. We're gonna skip that next one. We said that one. We'll see that for later. And then we said, really? Could have sworn we had a second one. In my mind. Well, sleeping in and was sleeping for the wrong team. Downtown in the hell you around. it's I can't do that too often because then the other kid gets excited and unfortunately, fuck it. Like a bucket. Let's go. Alright. ¿Por qué no dice, güey? Okay, do me one favor. Acoustic? No, it's fine. Alright. Last one. Oh. Definitely give me 1 second. I would love to tune the guitar. It's doing pretty good. It's just, I haven't tuned it. It went in without tuning. Shit. Thank you. No. Okay. Chords only, no bar chords, because there's keyboard. When I had you to myself, I don't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand up in the crowd. And someone picked you from the bunch when love was all it took. And love was just too late for me to take a second look. Oh baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me blacken your heart? Oh baby, I was blind to let you go. And now since I see you in his arms, oh I do now. Oh baby, yeah. Na, trying to live without you, love is one more sleepless night. Let me show you, girl, that I know wrong from right. Every stick you walk on, those things on the ground. Following the girl I don't even want around. Oh baby, give me just one more chance. Won't you please let me get back in your heart? Oh darling, I was blind to let you go. All since I see you and his arms, oh I do. Ooh. Here I tell you now, baby, spare me of this trouble. Let me live again. On the night to let you go, but now since I see you and his arms, spare me of the scars. Get back what I love, baby. I need one more chance, baby. Come on. Wow. Kinda still learning on it. Again, respect. Because that's a lot of fucking chords. And my favorite part of the whole song is when little Michael shuts the fuck up and lets his older brother sing for once in his goddamn life. But hey, that was pretty cool. And if you had fun, I hope you had fun. Don't worry, we'll be back. We'll have more exciting stuff throughout the week. And wouldn't you know it, Big Red is ready for action. But until then, hasta la próxima. Ciao. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh, that's right. We did some. There you go. Oh, monsieur, monsieur. He said it. Hello there. Oh. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Suka. Jingle. Offsetting. Freak, I got a lot of things to do. You can't even see the finish. Look how I prepared for none of that. I put the fucking song like I knew what was going on. One more time, Connor. Oh, that's a really short song. Oh. Cable off. I don't have my acoustic. Here, please. Jingle bell rock, jingle bell swing, and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing and bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime, jingle bells time. Dancing and prancing and why can't your guitar sing? And the frosty hair, the volume is down and high. It's a swell time, take my heart to ride away. Jingle bell time is a swell time. to go gliding on the one-horse sleigh. And giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Up and around to clock. Mix in the mingle with the jingle beat. That's the jingle bell run. That's the jingle bell jing. Jingle bells on the time. Dancing and prancing, the jingle bells swirl in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. And giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock, mix and mingle in the jingle bell beat. That's the jingle bell rock. That's the jingle bell rock. Thank you, King. Unless. Freaking less. That's all. You guys really thought I'd get out of here on the eve of your boy fucking patiently waiting in the corner without fucking getting copyrighted? Alright. Oh, yeah, no, okay. It's time to get copyrighted. And I gotta say fuck one more time because copyrighting. So fucking go. Oh, can you feel when 309? Looks like it came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your hole and trying and ignore? But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow but right where you came. Live and learn, fighting on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg if you borrow. Live and learn, find your way. Can you feel tangled up your inside? Yeah, you know you're facing down on the floor. Whoa! But you can't save your sorrows. You paid in trade. When you can't help but follow, put your back right where you came. Live and learn from the lagging edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you beg or if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Wow. Yeah. There's fairs for searching for what? There's a place where you dream you never find. Hold on to what if. Live and learn, hanging from the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, run if you borrow. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Live and learn, hanging from the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn, if you beg, if you borrow. Live and learn, live and never find your way. Yeah. You may never find your way. Live and learn. Yeah. Live and one. Whoa. Close enough. This is a good time to tell you that I've never played Sonic the Hedgehog battle. No GameCube. Good job. Until then, it's been your voice. Call me Stitch. Over there. EXP66 Stitch. And Shadow the Hedgehog. At the end of the day, all that matters if we get. Oh, focus that. If we get there. Until then. You can understand pretty face, but you do so care. Till then, son of a bitch, I'm just dropping every fucking thing in my vicinity. Live and learn. Ja. Matane. Oh. Fuck it. Just dropping shit left and right. And face, but you do so caring. And on and on. On and rock and roll. Ja, Matane. Still so caring hard. The fuck? Never make me leave. I wear this on my sleeve. You wanna follow something? Give me your better constantly. Give me what I need. Give me your reason to believe. So giving us your poison and giving us your pills. And giving out your hopeless chance to make me heal. You're running after something that you'll never kill. If this is what you want, then fire I will. So giving us your fire I will. Fire I will.